We're going to start with our pry tool and start along the edge of the panel to the left of the car stereo and pry the edge of that panel back. And this is going to allow some play in the panel so that we can remove a panel here in a moment. We're going to also grasp inside this bottom pocket and pull this forward, get a little clip action release, and pull it forward and pull that panel forward. That'll sit down out of the way so that we can get to the next panel. The AC controls has clips on it as well. Usually release the clips at the bottom and work your way up on the right side of this panel. The reason for the right side of this panel releasing it first is there is a clip here on the back of this forward panel that goes into a little clip down at the bottom, so you have to lift this panel up to allow this part of this clip to release past the lower panel. And we're going to pull this forward and lay it towards the dash. Next we're going to take our 10mm and remove the left mounting screw. We're going to remove the right mounting screw below the stereo. Further up in the dash, to the right, up above towards the right, is a second mounting screw on the right. And this one is kind of tricky when it comes time to get it back in. You may be going to need something magnetic. And also over here on the left spot side, way up inside to the left of that mounting screw that looks so easy and for taking the stereo out, is a fourth mounting screw. Now we're going to grasp the edges of the radio and pull it forward from the dash. There are clips usually at the top of this that hold it in place. And we're going to pull the stereo forward from the dash. Now there are yellow and white clips that go onto the markers on this stereo and all the panels, and you want to make sure that the holes these go into don't have these plastic pieces remaining in the clip openings. We have one clip here that came out that we're going to have to replace and put back on the right marker when we find that one when it comes time to put it back together. This is a Panasonic CD changer. Grasp the antenna and remove the base. All the other connectors have little triggers on them, and when you release the trigger, the connectors release. And we're working right across the bottom of this stereo to release all these connectors. Depending on the features you have on your stereo, depends on how many connectors there are. But these connectors have a little trigger on the side of them, and it sits back here at the back. You push this down with your thumb and it releases the lock so you can remove the connector. This is how you remove the stereo from a 2008 Toyota Tundra.